Uh, when I got up early this morning and stuff, I had got a notification from Black Reality TV when he did yesterday about the Dallas Coon Boys, about the one brother who basically raised his fist up during the national after the national anthem was over with and stuff, and he cut the next got cut the next day because of Calvin Candy of the NFL, Jerry Jones said if any player don't stand up for the flag, there'll be dire consequences. You know, I forgot the brother's name, Deontay something. I can't remember it at the time. Well, you know, my comment on that video and Black Rap TV, my brother had got like, a bunch like over 40 something likes. And of course, it attracted some trolls as well, you know. And, after having a conversation with one of my other subs and good friend and stuff. So when I came across it, it also brought the coons out of the wood, out of the garbage cans too. And this is one coon here. So this is like a coon watch. This is a two-part here. On this, I'm exposing two coons. Now, this bald-headed motherfucker Carl Weathers looking faggot name is E.T. Williams, who calls himself, and I quote, the doctor of common sense. The doctor of common sense. Now, this is from a video he did, I guess from Barry Wilborn with Pardon the Interruption. I didn't play it. I didn't bother playing it. I don't think I want to play it because I don't even like hearing this motherfucker's voice, you know, because he said some derogatory things toward Colin Kaepernick, by the way, Trayvon Martin, a lot of things. But this dude has been cooning. He's got like about maybe 3 or 4 different YouTube channels, just like their other house nigga, Anthony Brian Logan, another piece of trash there too. And he's like a 40 mid 40s, almost in this 50 something version of Tammy Soda Moisture, another buck dancing Sambo as well. I really don't get this shit. I really don't get this shit. This is just one, but E.T. Williams, man, like I say, the doctor of common sense. Well, more like the doctor of cooning sense. Let's just call him that, the doctor of cooning sense. He teaches you how to coon and how to buck dance, so that way you can keep your cocker dad, your cocker father happy. Not cocker father, the cocker stains happy. They'll keep them, or as in sucker ass Smith said, the, not to make them uncomfortable. Let me just play a snippet of this for y'all so y'all can hear this fucking see what I'm talking about.
Of a plantation owner. What these owners are doing is saying, come on the field and play. Finally, they stood up. Maybe too late for me. But finally they says, it's time for you to come out here. I pay you to play football. Stand up like you've been doing, clown. Quit following behind everybody else. Bah, freaking sheep is what they are. So, Mr. Pardon the Interruption, Mr. Mike Wilborn, he says, I don't care who doesn't like it, but I'm going to use the word plantation. Are you familiar with how they treated slaves? You damn fool, you. They didn't get paid for working. They didn't have a voice. They couldn't voice their opinion. Every time you look around, one of these NFL players are voicing their freaking opinion. Matter of fact, plenty of them commit all type of illegal crimes, and they still get a chance to play in the NFL. And you're telling them to stand up for the national anthem as a plantation. Does this fool even read a history book? I mean, you got to be quite stupid to make the comparison to slavery. See, Kunta Kinte wanted to keep his name. The master was beating him and said, your name is Toby. Nobody told one. I mean, look at the way these players act and things they do. And you think this is a definition of a plantation owner? The way he's treating him, saying, stand up, it's time to play freaking football. Quit trying to be an activist. That's what they should have said the very first time Colin Kaepernick did it. Hey, clown, we're paying you to play football, and we're not going to tolerate. Nipped it in the bud right now, we wouldn't have this problem. But see, whenever you let little children have their way, whenever they start having a fit, you remember the old folks used to say, wherever you pitch the tent at, that's where we gonna have the circus at. When Colin Kaepernick pitched the tent, should have had the freaking circus right there and said, fire that SOB. We're not tolerating it. You want to be an activist, do it on your own damn time. We're paying you a lot of money. You're representing us. Damn it, that's what all jobs do this. There's certain requirements. I knew jobs that people work for big companies that you couldn't even have but one pen on your desk or one mug on your desk. You couldn't even bring, like, you had if you say you went to Alabama, you couldn't have a mug on your desk that said Alabama. It was against their rules. Nobody said you treat them like a plantation owner after that, but Mr. Pardon your interruption, Mr. Mike Wilborn seems to think that the owner is treating these players like he's a plantation owner. But I say, if that's plantation treatment, please treat me like a slave. You're going to pay me millions of dollars to play football, and I can say whatever the hell I want while I'm not at work. Okay, then I think I'll take a little of that too. I think I'll take a little plantation. If that's the deal, what YouTube does is take down your station, unmonetize you, sometimes run ads on your video.
All right, that's enough. I'm tired of hearing this fuck nigga. See, definition of a coon, a fucking Sambo. That is the definition of a buck dancing sellout right there. And it's always got to be some big muscular husky dude when they got no spine, no weak, not there. Now, I'm a big dude myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'2", 265. You know what I'm saying? Solid build. But let me tell you something. You know, he said some stuff in the past I could pull up about with Trayvon Martin. But let me tell you something. You know, them, and he's just like the Dallas Cowboy players, or Dallas Coon Boys. I'm going to just say it like that. I don't give a fuck what anybody else think. You know, anybody got a problem with it, you ain't even got to listen to this video. You can go ahead and move on to the next one or whatever. You could go about your business. But I know you fuck-ass trolls are going to show y'all pussy ass up over here, and then they going to try to have your little comments and all that. Especially you crackers. You know what I'm saying? You come with that I'm white and I say so type shit. Well, guess what? I'm melanated. I'm going to put my foot in your ass. How you like that? Anyway, moving right along. E.T. Williams, the doctor of cooning sense. Yeah, I told y'all he knows how to coon. I told y'all about with him and all that, about what he said about Colin Kaepernick. And then on top of that, you know, and you know this whole thing is always got to be about money when it comes down. He's saying the same regurgitated BS that all these other white inferior races are saying when it comes down to the NFL players who's taking a knee or raising their fist or sitting down on the bench and they're protesting. You know what I'm saying? They protesting the national anthem, which is a racist song anyway, as we've proven many times on our videos by faggot Scott Key. And notice that this fool here, he's wearing a t-shirt with the Star Spangled Banner on there. Authentic style vintage. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you vintage. You want us to take it right back to the 50s. You right here getting on your knees. You kissing the Hobgoblin 45's ass. Yeah, that's a new name. One of my subs last night was giving me some new names, and I appreciate that for that. You know, right here being a coon, man. Being a coon, you're a coon, you're a coon. Throwing your own kind under the bus just to go ahead to satisfy some peckerwoods. Make them feel comfortable and stuff. Come out there with your $2 sunglasses on and your $5 t-shirt that you bought from Old Navy. Nothing wrong with that. Shoot. But, man, I tell you, coons. And let me bring up, I'm going to bring up the other motherfucker and stuff. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna look for her right now. Yeah, it's a she. Nicole View, Diva Queen Lopez, all my female subs and female YouTube reviewers, Cynthia G. Y'all need to see this shit for real. Okay, I'm back. This reprobate right here is reprobate bedwench. Her name happens to be Candace Owens. She goes by the user handle Red Pill Black. Now, when I first saw it, I came across, I say, oh, hell no. Because you already got some old racist cracker running around on YouTube calling himself Red Pill. The only Red Pill I know is from Underground Radio, is from Black Magic and Underground Radio with Brother Rich. Okay? That's the real Red Pill. And his twin brother, Blue Pill, who I know personally. So that's another thing right there. So this one came across me last week. And I said to myself, I need to do a video on this. You know what I'm saying? On this motherfucker right here. You know, you could tell, look in her eyes, you could tell this bitch sick in the head, man. You know, she is like what a perfect example of Stockholm Syndrome. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me just play this for y'all. So, sisters, I hope y'all sitting down. And if you got some wine or some Grand or some Grand Marnier, take a sip of that right now, because I'm just going to play maybe 2 or 3 minutes of it, 3 minutes tops, and I'm going to stop it right there. Let me just let that play this for a second.
It was Colin Kaepernick, the subpar player who needed a new stream of income when his talent no longer sufficed. How can we truly celebrate our independence on a day that intentionally robbed our ancestors of theirs? To find my independence, I went home, tweeted Kaepernick from Africa. First off, Colin is half white. Secondly, while you were in Africa, did you ask your ancestors why they sold you off to white people in the first place, Colin? That's right. Nobody wants to talk about that part. Let's keep pretending that we were all kings and queens in Africa and not peasants and slaves sold off by our own kind. Want to draw attention to black issues, Cap? What about you, LeBron? Why don't you all take a knee before all of the caskets and tombstones mounting on the south side of Chicago? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that the point of these protests has absolutely nothing to do with actually solving black issues. Because then, of course, we'd spend more time discussing blacks literally slaughtering other blacks at a rate faster than it takes most players to run a 10-4. But let's not make this video just about the ignorance of us black people when it comes to our own history. Let's also underscore the weakness of NFL team owners who are so afraid of political backlash that they're literally going to watch their investments sink. But Candace, everybody has the right to freedom of speech. You're damn right. Even a McDonald's employee has the right to wear a PETA shirt every day to work, urging customers not to eat meat. But the minute that employee begins affecting the McBottom line, the employer has a right to fire them. So I say, fire them all. Because there are millions of inner city kids that would jump at the opportunity to play at that level. They might even sing the national anthem if it meant feeding their families for generations to come. Liberals can keep up this illusion that it's the white man or patriotic songs that we should be offended by, but they should know that this narrative will only ring true in the leftist echo chamber. That means Hollywood might celebrate it or CNN might retweet it, but the silent majority, the people that actually love this country.
Okay. I told you it was going to be ear-breaking and stuff. Yeah, she's one of those types. You know, this is a perfect example, as my Miami brother Chauncey, the black separatist, or GMOC Media TV, he's got a YouTube channel. Y'all please go ahead and subscribe to that brother. This is a perfect example of what us as a people, what we suffer from. You know, cognitive dissonance, PTSD, the Willie Lynch syndrome. I'm gonna talk more and more about that in my videos, upcoming videos often. And of course, the biggest one of them all, The biggest one of them all, Stockholm Syndrome. That's what this bitch here got. Well, she suffered from Stockholm Syndrome. You know, she is so enamored and stuff by her oppressor or whatever like this, and you know, and she got some other shit. You know, and she started talking all this stupid stuff about the liberal. Let me tell you something. Even though she on the other wing, on right wing, like my brother uh, Block Talk Sports talk about, man, left wing, right wing, I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. They're both part of the same dirty bird, which is a pigeon. Man, a pigeon, if you ever live in the city, pigeons shit all over anybody. Okay, this bitch here, she full of shit anyway, looking like a broke ass Sherry Heatley from Coming to America, you know. But you know, this is like a sad heifer here. You know what I'm saying? You know, has no identity, no nothing like that. Lost. Look in her eyes, she's lost. You know. But like I said, like it's been a while since I broke out the weapons and stuff to go coon hunting, and these two has been on my radar for the longest. So I said like this: me and one LVZ need to get together, man. We need to go on the coon hunt. We need to go on the coon hunt for real, and start eradicating these coons because, like, in the words like what Jason Black has always said, you know, before we deal with the enemy on the outside, we must deal with the enemy from within. And these motherfuckers are not for us. As I said plenty of times, as I say out here, that not every brother and a sister is a quote unquote brother or sister. Okay, these the motherfuckers who wants to see about our demise. But yeah, you know, these two here, this one and that other one, the old faggot ass wannabe, oversized steroid taking Mr. Magoo looking fucker, the doctor of coonish sense. That's his new name now. Those two y'all need to look out for. Yeah, and I'm calling their asses out. Just like I called ABL out. You know who you are. Shit. Because you came on my channel one time addressing me and I laughed. But that's no problem though. Fuck this bitch. Fuck that pussy ass nigga. I ain't got no more to say. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Fire away, people. Share, subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so therefore when I upload new videos, you'll be notified. No more talk. I'm done.